in honor of love.
And all these phenomena, there is one constant throughout. One thing that never changes. And that's the knowing. Of these things. The awareness of every experience. And we spend our lives fixated on that which is impermanent and is constantly changing. And so rarely, if ever, do we turn our attention toward that which is experiencing these things. And that's our exercise now.
I choose love despite adversity, even when not shown to me. I choose understanding. Some people feel what they don't understand. I don't take it personally. I just choose to stay me, engulf myself in positivity, and show love to myself and humanity. I just choose to love everybody, even if they choose to hate me. Displacement, they don't know where to place their hate. It's merely a reflection in a world's outer world.
Love, love, love. Yeah, I can make your brain rock. I can make you care a lot. I can make you open up your mind and receive the shock. I can make your heart stop. I can make you hate a lot. I can make you close off your thoughts, achieve you will not. Some fear, the soul gets seared. Love says, come here, but it can be a spear. Confusion gets to steer. Everybody got regrets. Don't let it choose what's next. Everybody bone and flesh. Everybody life a mess. I just want to live my life. Do a bunch of wrong, sometimes I do right. Take another pull, I begin to take flight. To open up the heart is to gain new sight. Yeah, I just want to live my life. Do a bunch of wrong, sometimes I do right. Take another pull, I begin to take flight. To open up the heart is to gain new sight. Yeah. Love, love, love. Love, love.
Love.
So her name, my mother's name is Faith. So the title of this is The Way of Faith. My mother had a special way of seeing the world through her unique and sensitive eyes. The way she encouraged me to get outside and play because there was magic in the trees and fairies in the garden. Getting her hands in dirt was a spiritual experience, and she treated her basil, lavender, and hydrangeas like friends. The way she taught me to devour books. She always read with a pen in her hand and a cup of tea and a cat nearby. The way she could not wear jewelry that anyone else might have on, and even created her own uncommon pieces. The way we'd go to Nyack just to look around, but we'd end up packing the car with furniture and antiques, and I often wondered, standing from the curbside, if I'd have a seat for the ride home. The way everything she wrote was a piece of art. Everything, even a shopping list. And we'd take that list to ShopRite, and that's where I learned my mother enjoyed taking her time with the world. The cashier would say, cash or check, and I would roll my eyes at either answer because she'd either take her time paying with exact change, even if it was 93 cents, or she'd search in her bag for the right pen and then slowly and artfully write the check in her fanciest handwriting. The way she always made me feel special, valued, safe, and loved. When I went to her school with her, where she was a teacher, I saw that she did that for each of her students. Even as a child, I could recognize that that was an exhausting way to teach, but I wanted to be just like her. And she became my greatest mentor in my career as a teacher. She had a way of telling everyone their horoscope sign and what their name meant, whether you cared or not. But if you did care, you probably received a 3-page handwritten letter telling you more. She found a way to give me life twice. First, when she gave birth to me, and second, when I was struggling with addiction, and she compassionately guided me to the only spiritual path that could save my life. She loved me when my life was beautiful and when it was messy, unconditionally. The way she loved my father, her devotion to him and their partnership has been the greatest nourishment to my definition of love. Throughout my life, she would randomly ask me if I liked my name. Do you like your name? I do, I like my name. And that would make her so happy. In the last year of her life, when the Alzheimer's had set in, she would ask me if I liked my name, but she would also ask me, what is your name? And I would tell her. And then she asked, who gave you that name? And I told her, my beautiful mother. One time she said, I'd like to be your mother now. The way of faith is grace, but fierce grace. And that's what her death has given me. My heart is broken in a way that will never mend, but my capacity to give and receive love has expanded beyond what I could have ever imagined before. And that will be one of her greatest gifts to me.